Hello everybody, welcome back to Dale's Adventure. We're going to Tabantian Panoramic View. This is our first time, so we're gonna look for it. It's not that far from here, hopefully, but let's see if the road is passable. Black clouds. It was a black clouds earlier when we left our place. And now where is it?
Turned to white.
Very white. Blue sky. So this is the Guindulman Bay Tourist Inn. And tell me we're gonna go up in that mountain for a panoramic view.
Big truck coming down. Imagine here there's a lot of solar power street light, but in a Guindulman I ain't seen none. There's a big truck.
Dogs.
Two dogs. Two dogs sleeping on the road.
I thought it was a goat. My husband looks so small. And this one is steep here.
Very steep. Can't even see the bottom. If you slip and fall, you're done for on that bugger because you're going straight down. There's not much to grab a hold of other than grass.
So make sure that you come here. You're not drunk.
Well, if you're drunk, you won't feel it. You hit that bottom, you're done.
Look at the white clouds there. It's starting to turn black.
Some of them so bright. That one's so bright. So there's an antenna of some sort of tower antenna out there. So we'll have to figure out where that's at.
But look at that water lava. It's like there's a line.
Yeah, it's a couple spots like lines, zigzaggy lines.
I'm not sure if you can see it in the video. Yeah, we can see that one. And here's a closer look down there. We're not even in the highest peak here in this mountain. When you say like a blue, meaning that's too far or too high. Look at that.
Look at that peak up there. It's like it's almost to a point.
But imagine that there's a lot of people living in that mountain.
Yeah,
you can see the houses there.
You can see lots of houses up there.
And then there's a mountain that don't have trees, that no one lives on that mountain, right?
Yeah.
Just like this area here. It's like just grass.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's not anybody selling this for lots yet.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness, the view you got. It's crazy.
Yeah, if you are like, this is a good investment, because I'm sure later on you're gonna be.
Oh, it'll be so expensive here.
Yes.
And they just put the road in. They're not even done the road yet. Like they're a little bit past where we're at. The road stops. It's just stone and dirt.
Yes.
So.
And there's already a solar light.
Yeah.
Imagine that there's not much of houses here, but there's a lot of solar light.
Yeah, I think there's 3 houses on this whole road.
Yeah.
And there's solar lights every, say, 150 feet maybe, 200 feet. There's a solar light.
And it's bigger solar light than we had. And then we have in
our house.
Yeah, in our street.
From the barangay.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a lone tree up there, right?
One little tree on the top. Yep. That's why we picked this spot, because it was a nice walk in for my wife. So we could have took one of the other mountains here that has a better view of the ocean, but the walk in didn't seem as nice, so that's why we didn't take that.
And this one is not as steep.
Yeah, this one's a lot more gentle. Hello everybody. So today we came to the Cabin TN Hills overlooking mountain area. We're not sure if we're on the right one, but it looks good enough from here. So, and it's close to the road. We didn't have to do too much walking to get here. Very beautiful all the way around. You can see it's just mountains on most of the sides of us is mountains, and right behind us is the Guindulman Bay. It's very pretty, and below us is all a bunch of rice terraces and towns and things like that. Trying to figure out exactly where we are. I'm not sure what is the next town down there that you see is all full of houses and stuff. But everywhere you look around here, there's you can see the shiny metal roofs of houses. But anyways, the reason we came out here today is because my wife's been having a problem for a few months, and we figured we'd let these people know about it. My wife's always been eating watermelon. I always tell her to spit out the seeds. And she always swallows the watermelon seeds. And then finally, I told her it would happen. Her belly got big. And it keeps getting bigger. So the doctor told us in about 9 months that her belly gets smaller again. So we've known for a few months. We just didn't want to jinx anything and say anything until we knew for certain that maybe out of the danger zone. So around November 20 something, her belly should get smaller, hopefully, God willing. So we just are going to let you know today, and we do not know what it's going to be. The last time they tried to check, they couldn't tell yet. So, and we don't care one way or the other. We really don't care. But this year's been a lot of different things happened in this year, because we moved here to the Philippines in December, and then the typhoon hit right after we got here. So then we had the end of December and most of January without electricity, which was challenging. I'm trying to get a generator, which we now have 2, one gas, one diesel. Then we planned on having kids after we retired, because I did not want to have kids in the U.S. and then have to have somebody else watch or raise the kids while we worked. So our plan all along was to come here to retire and then start a family. So we didn't think it was going to happen. So in February we got a puppy, and then that puppy, we were told, needed a companion because she was always biting our hands. And so then went from 1 puppy in February to 2 puppies in March. So now we had 2 puppies, 2 Dobermans, 1 black Doberman and 1 red Doberman. We got that because it didn't seem like we were going to be able to start a family right away. Shortly thereafter is then when we found out that my wife was pregnant. So now we have 2 puppies, which are now 6 and 7 months, and a baby is going to be on the way in November. And we also have a family member right now that we're thinking to maybe, I don't want to use the word adopt because we're not adopting, but kind of take over the care of, because he's like left out of the family. Doesn't really hasn't really been taken care of very well, I should say. He is how old now? 10?
Yeah, it's almost 10.
Almost 10 years old, and when he came to us, he looked so frail and sickly. He's been with us a little over a week now, and when he came to us, he weighed 55 pounds at 10 years old. Very, very thin. And the boy eats, like, since he's been with us, about 7 to 8 meals a day. I don't know if it's because he didn't get food before that he has to make up for it now, or what the deal is, but he eats like crazy. So we went from 2 people at the beginning of this year to now we're 2 people with 2 puppies and a 10-year-old, and soon a few more months to have a newborn. So a lot of things have changed for us in this year. Besides moving from the U.S. to here is a big change, but that's one move that I don't regret. I don't want to have to go back to the U.S. I don't want to have to go back here and live or work or do anything like that. I like our life here, where we decide to do whatever we want to do for the day. When I feel like starting to drink beer, I usually start to drink beer. So I try not to start drinking beer before 12 o'clock. That's kind of my thing. I don't want to seem like I'm drinking beer 24/7. So, but there's so many beautiful places to look at and view here in the Philippines. So each time we do a sit-down video like this, where we want to say something, we try to find a different spot to show the beauty of the Philippines. Like this place here is just amazing. The beauty. I mean, you got the ocean right behind us, and to the sides and in front of us just mountains. All different shapes and sizes of mountains. Some mountains have the trees all over them. Other ones, like where we're sitting here, and also to our right, is just full of grass, which gives it a completely different look and coloring to it. The grass is a lighter yellow green. The ones with trees are a real dark green. So that's about it for us for the day. We just want to update you on how our family is growing and things are changing. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.